So we're less than 2 weeks away from E3 2021, and the main thing on everybody's mind is, are we going to get an announcement for Mortal Kombat 11 for a new Kombat Pack? Is it Kombat Pack 3? Is it the final Kombat Pack? Is this the final DLC period? Fans want to know, so I've compiled some predictions about what could get announced at E3 for Mortal Kombat 11, what else is going to happen at E3, and whether I think this stuff will actually happen. So first up, let's talk about the actual characters I think could possibly happen in a new Kombat Pack 3, Kombat Pack 4, Kombat Pack DLC period. And let's start off with fan favorite Smoke. So I've talked about in previous videos about Smoke has been alluded to in many clues that Boon has given. He was in Mortal Kombat Mobile. Fans think that he will be one of the characters included in a new DLC for Mortal Kombat 11. And on May 28th, Ed Boon did tweet, or I think he shared a GIF from a fan art, of an artist who basically drew Smoke and had him go from a ninja to his, full-blown Smoke with his hair. So I think, as we're always doing with Ed Boon's tweets, we're always like, are they a message for something else? So I'm going to play into that and think that, well, because he shared this tweet and he's putting emphasis on Smoke himself, that must mean that we could possibly see Smoke in another upcoming Kombat Pack 3, Kombat Pack 4, or some DLC. Continuing with that theory, I will say that this next character is probably one that maybe is a little bit, what would seem far-fetched, but he does kind of fit within the Mortal Kombat, could fit in the Mortal Kombat realm as far as his amount of violence and action. And if you don't know what I'm talking about already, I'm talking about Omni Man from Invincible. So again, going to Ed Boon's tweets, Ed Boon on May 29th retweeted a fan's tweet who said, "At Ed Boon, golden opportunity, Omni Man for Kombat Pack 3 Mortal Kombat 11. And Ed Boon said, that could have worked. Thumbs up. It's kind of like a wink to fans like, maybe you have something there that possibly something we would have been considering. So I think from that, and just, from the picture that this fan, attached to his tweet, you could look at that picture and see that this character could be playable. Now, in a previous video that I discussed about an Invincible video game, that fans have been making concepts of a video game happening for Invincible just based off their love for the comic and the new animated series from Amazon. I think the potential is there for an Invincible video game, or if anything, a guest appearance from Omni Man. So in those videos that in the previous video I did, you can see that these are concepts from Grand Theft Auto 5 and some other various games, some Lego games and stuff like that. But just from the stuff from Grand Theft Auto 5, NetherRealm Studios kind of already has a leg up on this. If they wanted to add Omni Man to the game, they already kind of have like an idea of what he could look like and how he could function. So another character I wanted to add on here is Ash Williams. Now, do I think Ash Williams could possibly be in a Kombat Pack for Mortal Kombat 11? It's going to be possible. Now, a lot of people are thinking that possibly with E3 and the new Evil Dead video game being, having some type of presence at this event, that could mean that it's probably a good time to also keep it going with something from Mortal Kombat. So it was announced also recently that the next Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Rise, will be a streaming movie now, not a theatrical release, and will be released on HBO Max. So it seems like all this stuff is happening at the same time. Evil Dead video game, Evil Dead movie coming out, so why not have more tie-ins and have Ash Williams show up in a Mortal Kombat game? Just kind of keep the things, keep the fuel going, keep the Evil Dead love going for Ash Williams, and that will obviously boost ticket sales. And given that Evil Dead is an HBO Max original, which is Warner Brothers, now Warner Brothers Discovery, and now, we have Warner Brothers Games, those things could possibly happen now. Now, I talked about Ash Williams being in a Mortal Kombat game for a long time on this channel, and he has been rumored and rumored and rumored, and we've gone back and forth with certain voice actors confirming that he's going to be in the game and why he wasn't in the game, and then you had Bruce Campbell saying that at this time he would not be in the game, and we've got all this back and forth. So hopefully now, with all this stuff occurring at the same time, we can finally get Ash Williams in Mortal Kombat 11. There are a handful of other characters that possibly could be in a Kombat Pack. I think in previous videos I talked about Serena, Reptile, Natara. I think Natara, given that she was in the animated film for Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge, her lackluster role in the new movie, she could definitely warrant herself a presence finally in the game. So I think those are all three characters that we could possibly see in another Kombat Pack. So of those 6 characters, who do you think could possibly be in a new Kombat Pack for Mortal Kombat 11 if announced at E3? So other things happening at E3 for Warner Brothers games is, of course, they're going to be talking about Gotham Knights, The Suicide Squad, and Hogwarts Legacy. Now, a lot of people are thinking that possibly because of this, we may not get anything for Mortal Kombat. That's not to say that we might not. There's also, you know, Lego's the Skywalker Saga that needs to have some, you know, promotion and stuff for it, so we could obviously see that too. There's, I'm pretty sure there's probably a few other Warner Brothers games out there that could be announced, probably lesser ones, but those are like the main four. But Mortal Kombat 11 could still be in there, and maybe E3 could be its final hurrah. Now, I am going to play devil's advocate and say that I do not think that we'll probably get anything for Mortal Kombat 11. Not trying to be negative, but just thinking that, you know, there's been golden opportunities for Mortal Kombat 11 to announce a new DLC Kombat Pack with a movie release. You know, even just on this channel, when I was doing coverage for Mortal Kombat the movie, and even doing Mortal Kombat 11 videos during that time, a lot of people had a lot of interest in it. So I think that would have been the time to do some type of announcement and keep the interest going. Now, I know I've been seeing a lot of posts online about Mortal Kombat 11 being bundled with Injustice 2 at a, you know, pretty fair price, and even Mortal Kombat 11, the complete collection and the Ultimate, all that kind of stuff, being discounted pretty well. So I don't know if this is just like the final hurrah for Mortal Kombat, like we will not get anything else, but I am at least 50-50, not even 50-50. I would say I'm more like 70-30, 70% chance that we will not get anything announced at E3, 30% chance that we will. But if we do, I love the choice that I picked for the Kombat Pack 3, 4, whatever it's going to be called, the Ultimate Kombat Pack, Kombat Pack Ultimate, that'd be a cool name. So I love the choice that I picked, and I love to hear comments down below about what you think the new Kombat Pack could be, the characters that I chose. Do you think we'll get something at E3? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. That's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. Once you hit this one, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time on the Mashup.